Y'all, we back here. It's been a second. I know, I understand. We've been busy, been stressing, but we back here. Nothing can take us from this channel. Nothing can take us from this podcast. The NBA draft is on its way starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time in Brooklyn, New York. The Washington Wizards with the first pick in the draft. Pretty dangerous because you don't want to go with the wrong option. And there's two picks right now. You got Dybantsa and Darren Peterson. Whichever who you get is going to be a big guard, jumbo wing type of combination. So it's going to be a win-win situation. But what's the smarter pick to go? You go with AJ or you want to go with Darren? Let's talk about it. Wizards, you guys are on the clock. Let's roll.
Touch that tram. Mama said pray then push. Pop said grind on wish. Coach said line up run. Whole life drawn up off that pitch. Court chalk on my socks. Bus pass in my sock too. Lunch card in my pocket. Pocket dreams that I walk through. Crossover on the clear lane. Try to cross over my fear same. Every brick that I threw up built the backbone of my name.
We run the floor. We run the floor. We don't back down. We don't back down. Every fall that we fail, put the strength in us now. Heads to the sky. Heads to the sky. Voices in one sound.
Look, I'm just telling y'all right now. The Washington Wizards cannot overthink this. When you're the Wizards and you're trying to lift a franchise out of the mud and find a true culture-setting superstar, there's one choice. One choice to go with. You don't hesitate. Don't even blink. Don't even think. Get AJ out of BYU. That's it. That's all you can do. Get AJ. There's huge hype around him, which, I understand why you wouldn't want to take him because of the huge hype around him, but he's actually a great guard. This will be a historic mistake if you don't take AJ. Look what happened when the Hawks chose Zachary Ricochet. Yeah, that number one pick didn't age well. Zachary Ricochet, he didn't do anything for the Atlanta Hawks so far. So right now, he's looking like the biggest, fakest number one pick in NBA history behind Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, a whole lot of names. Anthony Bennett, huge name. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity. AJ, he's not just a prospect. He's a literal blueprint of a modern NBA superstar. How does he measure? He's under 6'10". He's got a 7'2" wingspan. And every time he jumps, he's registering a 42-inch vertical. But what makes him special isn't the fact that he's a freak athlete. It's the fact that he's so smooth with it. But if you do watch BYU, AJ doesn't look like a freshman college kid. He looks like a pro teenager playing against little teenagers and a bunch of experience to look out for. But Trae Young is going to have some help if Anthony Davis is not going to be there. Like I said, he averaged 25 points. So with that kind of development for the Wizards as a playmaker and doing everything you can on the offense, his projection is going to change. He's a great ISO scorer. He's no longer just a scoring wing. He's a functional offensive engine. Now, obviously, his competition of who's going to be fighting for this first round pick is going to be Darren Peterson. Now, look, Darren Peterson, you are amazing. We love you. Great generational talent. He's a phenomenal guard, great prospect, and he's the most polished league guard that I think we've ever seen since the 2021 draft when the Pistons drafted Cade Cunningham. In college, he put up 20.2 points per game. He shot over 38% from three. And look, I hate to bring injuries into this, y'all, but if you look at the health sheet and everything, Darren Peterson, he struggled with severe cramping and lower body muscle tightness throughout the entire year. And he only played 24 games. When you're playing in the NBA, there's way more than 24 games, my boy. It's 82 games, plus playoffs, depending on if you make it or not. And this matters. And yes, it's okay to miss a game or two every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't be available and pulling a Zion Williamson and can't be available, then the team ain't going to trust you. Then you're going to be a what if. You're going to be a liability. Then they're going to want you out of here. Peterson, he's a 6'5" guard. But AJ, he's a 6'10" wing. So when you're in a league where size and positional versatility dictate playoff success, tiebreaker's gonna be between these two. But AJ is gonna have a better chance. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I do love the fit with AJ, Trae Young, and Anthony Davis. Now, theoretically, we're gonna put the theoretically into this because given the fact that Anthony Davis is not gonna be healthy 9 times out of 10, and he's definitely not gonna be there for the team as much as he needs to be, this is a great fit for Washington. Washington's general manager is Will Dawkins, and he's been incredibly patient. The Wizards, they're gathering young talent, and they actually cleaned up a lot of cap space. They're laying down the foundation. Let's say if the Wizards draft Darren Peterson, You're getting a great guard who can score and run your pick and roll. But if you draft AJ, you're going to change the entire identity of your organization. I feel like he's going to inject a swagger in the locker room that the Wizards have not felt before. I really like the fit of AJ going to the Wizards. So Wizards, you cannot screw this up. Take AJ over Darren Peterson. This is your best bet. This is going to work. You guys are trying to rebuild. And you guys are doing a great job with it so far. The addition of Trae Young, who intends to sign his contract, Anthony Davis at the center, and you're gonna get AJ. That's gonna be perfect right there. So your team is gonna be able to get out the mud. And to Darren Peterson, yes, he's gonna be an all-star in this league. He's gonna make the front office very happy. But AJ, he's gonna be MVP one day. He's gonna have scoring champion all over his DNA. His ceiling is the atmosphere, and his floor is gonna be an elite NBA starter. And we may see that in his first game in the NBA. So Washington Wizards, when the clock starts ticking and the NBA commissioner Adam Silver walks up to that podium on draft night at 8 p.m., there shouldn't be any drama, any overthinking, no trade downs, no late night panic. Hand the card in and take the kid from BYU. This is the Washington Wizards' new era. They got the pieces, but all they got to do is put those pieces together. So don't screw it up. Take the kid from BYU. End of story. But y'all, that's my take. That's my opinion. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Am I sleeping on Darren Peterson? Do you think the Wizards should shock the world and trade the pick entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Anyways, y'all, that's all I got to say. God loves you. Jesus is king. Peace out, everybody.